An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Louisville Cardinals and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Hollywood is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, the LSU head coach told me before the game he is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Cardinals will kick off first, and here we go. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The run inside. It's Berry. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Running right, it's Durham. Shakes off the defender. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds me, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake. And when they get in the second level, DBs just don't seem to know how to tackle this guy. You don't want to submarine, he might hurl over you, but if you don't go in with conviction, and he's got the speed to get outside and take it the distance, this dude just makes your heart stop every time he has the ball.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Got it in the middle, and it's Durham. Gets away from one, finds room. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Hand off, Isaac Brown. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
On 3rd down, here's Brown. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
This is an interesting decision now for the head coach. You're trailing very early in the game. There's a lot of football left. You're in a situation where you could go for it here and try and answer after your defense gave up that touchdown on the opening drive.
And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. They'll start on the ground with Durham. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up. But they
snags it, and there's running room. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This offense is so good, man. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, and excellent field position for this offense. Hand off for Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him.
Got a little grass. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Cardinals just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Pulls it in. It's Richardson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. A give to Brown. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Got it up for the first. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
If you want to test the physicality of the defense, get the toss play going. Get the outside run game working, because those DBs are going to have to find ways to fight off blocks, and you're going to find out just how badly these little guys want to put their face in the fan.
Might be calling a hot route. To the air. It's Clement. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He flips this field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Running the red zone. It's Berry. There's some room. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Man, what an opening quarter for this offense. They've got it again, first and goal. They'll run it with Caden Durham. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Looking for the score. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Guys, LSU has the lead here. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So first down here as they go back to work. On the option. He'll pitch it.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be...
Makes a grab and room to run. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch, that's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You can tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later and he would see the ball.
Oh, he's got some space. What a nice job getting rid of the football, not only avoiding the sack, but getting the nice gain.
Man, taking a shot, getting hit as he throws it, showing some toughness, but going through his progression, he couldn't find anybody open, finally went to his running back, got him the football, and he did the rest.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Again, it's Brown. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's fourth down.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all fourth downs are created equal. Like, right, this is a shorter fourth down.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll run for it. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
And how about that linebacker seeing the ball getting thrown really quickly to the wide receiver, breaking on it, and then be able to get that fast guy on the ground for no gain? That's a really athletic play by that linebacker.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree with Jesse Reese. They agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Going downfield for the big play. Makes the grab. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Oh, that's cool. Some shoes.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. There he goes. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
They get a huge gain on that toss play, and this running back, he's got the ball in space. Watch out. You see when he's out in the perimeter of the field, he's able to pick his spots. He can make people miss. He's got a bevy of moves. Way to generate the explosive play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Throws to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Richardson. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Cardinals racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in.
Ah, come on, catch that.
Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Working that left side. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone and the 10.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense, let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Gonna look downfield again. Finds his man. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Second down coming up with this red zone opportunity. Hand off Isaac Brown. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, you run it back. He gets out there faster. Got a positive game, but still a couple plays are left to him.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Quarterback decides, let's think this 4th down play over, and he calls a timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Good, right down the boulevard. Had to settle for the field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Come on.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The Cardinals will now use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. To the air, it's Levin. Got him downfield. Turning on the Jets. At the 20. The tag. Touchdown, Tiger. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And they tacked on the extra point. It bounds through the back of the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They take over a lead and they have enough time to put together a drive. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
He'll pitch it. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. On his way back from the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. And he's not going anywhere as his defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get
picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Levin. Pressure coming. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Oregon, taking on the number 11 team, the SMU Mustangs.
He steps out of bounds at the 16, and now they have some room to operate.
And it's the Ducks in front on the scoreboard and atop their conference standings. And it's hardly too early to dream big. This team is closing in on a 6-0 start. Could be a special season. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country. Games that promise to have an impact on the standings.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Cardinals headed quickly to the line. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Goes to the option. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. By the chains now on second and long. Offense changing the play. To the air, it's Levin. Right on the money. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Off the play fake. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
And here's what I like about that, man. That feels like an instinctive play. Like this guy almost knew it was coming. You know, most of the time in a bootleg, they want to show you the run first, but he wasn't buying it, went right to the quarterback, saw it, and made the big sack.
Now, he gets a hand on it, and it's blocked. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Got a man, it's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running in between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in this sweet return there. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. Handoff, Caden Durham. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And we talked about this guy coming in the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Working that left side now. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. No, don't run the score out. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Word.
Hand off for Brown. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice pull.
Finding some room. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Louisville! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. The 10. What a bizarre turn of events. He scooped up the fumble and took it all the way back for 2.
Number 48, set to kick off.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. They'll start on the ground with Durham. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's past the 30. Forced out of bounds right at the 33-yard line. Really good pickup there.
And I feel sorry for this defense. Like, they're having to defend the entire field. QB's already shown he can beat you with his arm. Now, with his legs and his decision-making, getting the ball to the pitch man, he's shown a variety. In this defense, they're having to defend the whole entire field.
Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off on the ground, a 67-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Flips it out to the back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. The sure hands. It's Hughes. Breaks into the open. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Isaac Brown looking for room on the left.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting it second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Here's a heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the fourth quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
Now the toss. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Flying down the left side. Inside the 10. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown by They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win. And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And the returner will be dragged down. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
The play action fake. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Picked off, a turnover in their own end. Touchdown, Tigers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick six right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hughes. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Looking downfield on first down. Safe completion on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
A give to Brown. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on second and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable third down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in second and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
The Cardinals have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down. On the run, still looking. Turning and firing back to the right. That's risky. Upstairs to make the catch. There's a crease. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long.
Wilson. Ready. Rush. Iron. Replace. Splinter Roman. Wilson. Hey, Wilson. Hit.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't work it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Turning it on. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, it looks like they're going to start this season 4-0. You've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run Isaac Brown to the right.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. One more time, it's Brown. Pulled down for the tackle. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires left. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations.
Oh, right through his fingers. He muffed it.
When you're a return specialist, you're trying to make huge plays. You only get a couple cracks out of the game. You want to make something happen. Unfortunately, he put on the turf. At least his team recovered. But I will say this. The conversation on the sideline, it won't be fun with the special teams coach.
They'll start on the ground with Durham. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 14, and that's the way you find some room to operate.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense.
It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. to the takeaway and a big play for this defense.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. Could not make his way to the corner. The Cardinals in the hurry-up.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Now the play fake. Rush is on him. He's on the move. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Keep it on the ground. It's Brown. Might have a chance.